Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me this morning, afternoon. We got a few more days to go, and this has been such an incredible journey for me. And I'm sure a lot of you have already heard my story and why I'm running, but in praying about and thinking about what I wanted to share this morning, it really just goes back to my story again and who I am and why I have decided to step into this role. Outside of the fact that the last couple of years I've been approached if this was something I would consider. These last few weeks, I've had a lot of people on social media especially ask me how long I've been here. Is it less than 2 years? Is it 3 years? Is it 5 years? Well, to answer that, my husband and I have been here for 5 years, going on to 5 years. But my story, I'm from Iran. I was born in Iran, and my family and I fled at the end of the late 70s, early 80s, when the revolution between Iran and Iraq had happened. And I often think about that as I've stepped into this role, that what my voice means and what it means for me to be here now. My family worked really hard to build a strong, stable home for us. My grandfather was one of the attorneys and accountants for the Shah of Iran. So we had to flee, we had to leave. And my family left everything and we went to London, ended up in the States where we came legally. We did it right. And my family worked hard to build this American dream for us. And so I'm really from all over. And that is something that is unique and a perspective that I do not take for granted stepping into this. And so just because I'm not from here locally, doesn't mean that I don't know the truth, doesn't mean that I will not fight and fight hard for my kids and your kids, excuse me. And even in the last couple of weeks, I've had people message me, and I haven't shared this, but that I need to go back to Middle East, where I belong. And you know what? This is where I belong. And my voice does matter, and I will stand up, I will fight for my kids. And I am seeing things. I'm seeing our freedoms. A lot of things that we think can easily be preserved here, it is up for question, and people are fighting against that. And we have to be louder, and we cannot be complacent anymore. And when it comes to kids, it is not up for debate. My kids are not up for debate. God's kids are not up for debate. So I'm not an extremist. I'm a mom, I'm a follower of Jesus. I want to do what's right, I want to speak truth, and I believe I will be a strong voice, and I'll leave it at this. I became a Christian at 14 years old, coming from a Muslim house, and my family kicked me out of the house. And I lived with my best friend's family, and one of the hardest things I ever did was standing up for what I knew what was right. And I promise you that 14-year-old girl who was able to stand on that is the same woman here, and I will fight, and I will not stop fighting when it comes to our kids. They're worth it, so thank you.